they started before we were ready. Like,
Just jump in.
Can you?
Nice.
You can see the duel right now. It's going on.
Can I just reset?
It's so hard.
Okay,
He's
all right,
online.
all right.
Yeah,
it's right at the beginning. Let's go. We'll just keep going. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Grenade gonna come out here.
See. Go.
Yeah, we see the grenade go out, trying to close that space. Sony going to start taking a little bit of damage here, but it is going to be Healingstat that's torn into.
Healingstat is half health.
Yeah, he's got plenty of mana, though, to work with if he can create a little bit of space. The question is whether or not he's going to be able to do it, because he's going to go for mind control to try to do it, run him away. This is really what we expect from him.
He's not having it, man.
He's $15 a month to not even play my character, and you can also see
that.
Yeah, this is beautifully done by Healingstat. We saw him use the mind control in the last one as well. Now it's going to be Sony, who's riding down quite a bit. He's reconnects to Healingstat.
That's a big crit. That is so good for Sony. He immediately got a big crit. Now he's got to fight through that absorb shield, and he's already through it again. And then Healingstat only really has to do 600 damage to him, 500 damage to him. And I think that he can probably just wand it. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Do we have instant replays?
What?
Yeah, I'm sure Sony right now is like, clip it.
God! Wow. Can we go back to Sony? Can we watch Sony for a second here? Look at that,
dude. Flex it.
Look at that.
Flex those muscles, dog. Oh, dude, I kind of expected this from him. He's got some extra faps right there on my head.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, dude, he fapped on Adrian's head too.
That was ridiculous.
Actually, he didn't. We just confirmed that no faps are not allowed in the tournament. No free extra pushes.
Yeah,
but dude, what? Actually, you play a warrior. I've never seen you do that.
So here's what happened. Okay, he got an auto attack crit. The auto attack crit happened in between Adrian's shields, Healingstat shields. Because that happened, he gained enough rage to go into Berserker stance, I believe, or use all of his other attacks, and he ended up getting, as far as I know, a Mortal Strike crit at the same time as another auto attack crit at the same time. And that was just enough to completely take it home.
Lucky is
okay. They're back at it. Let's go. They're back at it. Let's go.
Here's the thing.
And then immediately Healingstat makes the distance. And then
I want to say this really quick. Sony, basically, there was a tiny little opportunity, and he used it. That's not luck. That's being a god. Let's see if he's able to do that again.
Okay, he's already at half health, and then he gets mind controlled away from Healingstat. He's doing the exact same thing, and then immediately he goes for the bandage, which was actually really good because there wasn't a dot on him at the beginning. That's really, really bad for Healingstat. Healingstat's already below half mana. Sony's doing really well right now. He's trying to wand him down, and Sony's got about 1,000 health left, but Healingstat's already lost his shield. He got feared again. Sony Berserker rages right out of the fear. He stuns the what was that? He war stomps that, and then I think Healingstat might go for a second mind control, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, he got another shield. This is not good for Sony. This is not good for Sony. Unless he gets another round of lucky crits, that's going to be over. Can we let them know that just to be a little bit more like proactive with the duels, or at least we can stay on them?
Yeah.
Just so because everybody wants to see the beginning.
Yeah, they need to wait on us.
Yeah, I think they were just going too fast.
If you guys go your string, wait till I slash ready you if you're horde and you can't hear my chat.
Yeah, let's just say that was incredible.
This is. I think
that was basically what I thought would happen every time.
I think that we favor Healingstat a whole bunch in this one.
Oh, absolutely. And like the fact that Sony won one game at all is incredible. And yes, obviously he did get very lucky. But one thing that I've learned recently, or not recently, in my times playing WoW, good players get lucky more often. Let's do it. Let's go to the next match. This is the game match. It's 1-1. Let's see if this is going to happen. We're ready.
Let's see if you can find the intersection here. Sonydigital trying to take one more game off of Healingstat. Healingstat definitely favored. He's been practicing this matchup as well.
Okay, let's go. We're getting right into it. Sony,
Troll God Sex just whispered, Sony, you got this.
You go, girl. You go, girl. Look at that. And Sony, by the way, almost has 3,000 health at level 40. That is insane.
He's been farming.
Yeah, really I can see that. Healingstat's only at 2,000. That's again preparation. That goes into what we were saying before about how classic WoW is all about that, getting geared and everything like that. Okay, here we go. They're about to start. So let's see how this is going to go. Again, I think this is favored for Healingstat, but we could have Sony pull out another miracle. Let's get this done. Okay, so it's starting off. Obviously, Sony's probably got the charge off right there. There we go. And then immediately hitting him with a 4,000. And then Healingstat is immediately trying to just mind control him right away, immediately. and then he's running away here, and he immediately stuns the interrupt here. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. He interrupted that stun or that heal with the grenade. Here we go, and Healingstat is basically just trying to heal through the damage. All he's doing is rotting down Sony right now. He's playing the long game. Sony, keep in mind, is already down 1,000 health almost.
But Sony is also chewed through so much of that mana, and that's why Adrian needs to get this mind control here. If he can get this, create the gap, create the space, then that rot pressure that he gets out is actually going to be very big. But Sony's just been denying absolutely everything. We're finding Adrian almost tapped out on mana, only 629 left. Sony going to be able to charge in. Sony might take
another charge. Is this going to be a reversal of fate? Is Sony actually going to come out ahead here? Healingstat has got to do something massive to make sure that
dude, what if this is just what if you were just bad at Warrior?
Well, that's a given.
We didn't realize because that.
Holy shit,
dude! Sony goes against Venruki now.
Venruki, I don't know about that. That's gonna be it. Holy shit, dude! I did not expect that to happen at all.
I don't think Healingstat did either.
I don't think anybody did.
Yo, what's up, guys?
That's.
Wait! I can actually hear the man himself right now. Let's hear about how Sony was able to grab this victory. Sony, congratulations! We're gonna throw it down to Esfon and Sony.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Digital, nice to see you. Great performance there.
You too, sir.
You know, I thought you looked pretty big, but I didn't realize it was as big as you are. So I mean, this is pretty good. But
yeah, I'd say we're equal size, kind of.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I could war stomp like you too. But yeah, so that was a great match. I think that a lot of people went into that duel and thought that Priest had a pretty significant advantage against you. I do think you had a few things in your favor. At level 40, comparing the level 40 meta to the level 30 meta, you now have Mortal Strike, which is something that I do think played a big factor in. What do you think?
Yeah, Mortal Strike's huge, obviously, because it reduces the how effective his heals are, but other than that, Warriors don't get a whole lot at 40, given we're still using Whirlwind Axe and stuff. But I'm just happy I was able to kind of showcase a Warrior, Warrior's potential. So
Indubitably. Do you have any do you have any other thoughts about this? Any other thoughts about the matchup or going forward?
Well, so I noticed that you guys didn't interview me after the first round, and I was just kind of wondering, is you got something against Warriors? I had to win my second round just to get an interview up here, or how's that working?
I do. Rep Payo.
Okay.
That's what I have against Warriors.
All right.
It definitely wasn't because I forgot to plug in the headset last night and have been charging it in between interviews. That is definitely not the reason. So.
No, I'm just messing. But yo, real quick, I don't know if I'm gonna get next rounded. Probably will to Venruki. You guys are killing it. This tournament's awesome. Production value is hilarious. Keep it running, boys. Hello. I think I can't hear Esfan. What happened?
Frick.
His mic is die again.
Oh, man. But you know who else died? Healingstat. We're going to see none other than Sony coming out ahead. Asmon went to go grab batteries. A Withered has run away. But the question is, who's going to run away with the tournament?
What do you mean, dude? I want to go watch that duel again, man.
Asmon's taking notes.
Take some notes.
Asmon's taking notes.
What was that?
Let's take a look. Who's going up next? It's going to be Cidu versus Zico.
Two champions, two legends, head to head. All right, here we go. Cidu versus. All right, let's start. He immediately opens up with a rank 1 Frostbolt. He tries to get a second one. Earthshock interrupts the cast. Cidu immediately gets rooted by that thing, and then that's an immunity. Okay, he immuned it. I guess he ground it right there. He gets a crit on the Cone of Cold. Okay. Here we go. Cidu's still at 100% health, and then this is what I was talking about before.
Yep.
Here we go. Here's Zico resetting here. He's getting ready. Cidu's sitting there. He doesn't know what to do. Doesn't know what's going to happen. Zico resets. the polymorph. All right, now what?
You can also see, too.
He's right there on top of him. He's right there on top of him. He hits him with the grenade right there, and then Cidu comes right out of it, dealing damage. Okay, and then what? He just took him right down to half health. Okay, that's how fast it can happen. That's what Cidu is relying on right there, and then he's just trying to get away. Obviously, Zico just went, and he reset right there with an ice block. He got right out of it, hit him with a cone of cold. Now, the only thing that Zico can't let happen is for Cidu to reset here. I think this could be Zico's game to lose here.
And you can see Zico continuing to pump out the damage. When we saw Zico actually could go down here. He still has 50% mana to work with. Chain lightnings.
He blocked the chain lightning, and then he goes for the lesser healing wave. He's trying to finish him. Wait, Zico can't quite finish it. Is Cidu actually going to win this? He might have to try to reset all the way.
I think he just went here. He should
just my God. Is this going to be it? Zico went all in.
And this is the big thing. Is he going to be able to just connect here? Yeah, he's just trying to run away right now, running around the entirety of the island. The big thing is you saw the hands go up from Cidu when he gets sheeped.
5% health.
Leaving the dueling area.
He's trying not to. And then that's the frost shock or the earth shock that just ended it all.
Now, basically what happens in this matchup, and this is what I was kind of talking about before we jumped in. Cidu, when we actually went to his POV, he goes, fuck, when the sheep goes off, right? And the reason is because the sheep is the only potential in this matchup for the actual reset to come in. And you're going to see those groundings being absolutely huge, because if you can get that big play there, and also the ice block is the other thing that bought so much time. Those chain lightnings, those are actually the thing that can just knock you off of that.
And Zico's not going to have those ice blocks this time. Is this already done? I mean, he used 2 ice blocks. I mean, Zico's going to have to completely change the way that he plays this one.
It's
like,
actually...
This could actually be Cidu coming out ahead.
I think that when you look consistently at the Shaman, too, and its toolkit, it's up in pretty much every matchup. I think it's a really important thing to bring up. And those chain lightnings are going
Zico
to
used everything on that first match.
Yeah, and now, did he snap as well?
Well, he used 2 blocks.
Yeah, so he's pretty much in a position here where I can't imagine how he comes out on top unless he gets a really big sheep. Sheeps are going to be the name of the game.
That's very true.
I do think with the in this specific matchup, you got the Shaman with like grounding totem and earth shock and stuff on a low cooldown. So in that respect, he has a way to avoid a whole lot of his damage too.
Yep.
I just didn't account for it to be that substantial. Mm-hmm. This is incredible.
And purge, so he can purge his buffs and stuff.
I never thought of that.
Man, I'm trying to think. I'm actually just trying to think how far a Shaman can go here.
Honestly, I didn't think he'd get past the first round. At this point, it's anybody's game. I never thought a Warrior would get past the first round, too.
I think Check's positioned in a place where he could potentially win the entirety of the tournament. Let's see if he's able to take this duel.
Like, this is actually really that big.
It definitely is. I mean, some of the top guys right now in the bracket are going to be the likes of this play style. Now, getting the duel underway, the question is, will Cidu be able to make this one a 2-0 space created by the Black
So
Wizard?
They're starting off right there immediately. Zico does the exact same thing, goes for the rank 1 Frostbolt just to keep him at max range. Now, at this point, obviously, Zico is going to be playing much more defensively than he was in the first round. He doesn't have as many outs. He can't play as offensively, and he's trying to just wait for that perfect opportunity to just go in there. And he got right out of that sheep. That is not good for Zico at all. And then it is another polymorph, though. That's one of the good things about being a mage.
This is relative.
And then he's back out of it, though.
It's decent timing for it to happen because there isn't that much that's already transpired in the matchup. Going to try to close a little bit of the space here.
He's running all the way over there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to let Zico drink.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. So Cidu is actually winning this right now. I mean, like, Zico's already at half mana. I don't think that he used Evocate in the first round, though.
You're going to see the chain lightning.
It's a chain lightning. That damage is so ridiculous. Look at that, 300 damage almost. Zico is already under 50% health, and Cidu is just chasing him down. We see him right there out by the water. He throws the Iron Grenade. Is he going to get it? He still gets it because of spell batching. Let's see how this is going to go. And then immediately...
He just fried him so hard that we saw the bracket for a second there.
It literally, guys, I want you to explain. It did so much damage that we couldn't even see it. We didn't want to show you that damage because we knew it would scare everybody.
It's TOS. It's actually TOS to show that much damage at once.
It's disgusting.
We didn't want to hurt you guys.
Holy
shit. We didn't want to hurt you guys. Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, no, we don't need that. We got it right here.
What's this? No,
we already made it.
Yeah.
Stop showing off, Esfon.
Oh, no, look how fancy.
I got a computer. All right, Cidu's on absolute fire right now. He's on absolute fire. Let's actually grab Cidu right now, hear what he has to say.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't know. Also, I mean, Cidu was camping me pretty much all in the beta. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's destroyed pretty much everybody. Now he's going to be able to do it in the tournament as well.
Okay,
let's hear what he has to say. Reigning BlizzCon champion, primed to keep on moving forward in the winner side of the bracket of our duel tournament.
What's up, bro?
Hey, we gotta see if we can find you here. Running around all over the place.
I'm standing still right now, my guy.
Yeah, but everybody's running around all over the place.
It's me, Cidu.
Right, you know what? I'll find you, brother. You know what? You stay there. You stay there.
I'll find you.
So about those crits.
Our field reporter is currently looking for Cidu.
The literal one frame where he was at 49.
Excuse me, Asmon, I'm talking. Please don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Chuck Dewland. Do you
What's
know,
up,
has anybody ever told you, like, your name sounds like you could be, like, a sheriff or, like, one of those, like, local lawyers, like, on local TV, like, Chuck Dewland, the Texas Hammer. Like, have you ever...
Chuck Dewland, attorney at law.
Yeah, I think it could work. So how do you feel? How'd you feel about that matchup against Mage?
I was a little afraid of Zico because he plays like really aggressive, but fortunately for me, I think it was in my favor to have dueled him before the tournament started because I know exactly what he wants to do. He wants to sheet me early on, and then he wants to go really hard with like the big bomb 5-second stun, and I was just like super ready for it. So I was just able to instant trinket the first one, and then I just try and stall out sheeps for as long as possible. And I think I had some really good early breaks in that last duel, so he didn't actually have time to set it up when I didn't have trinkets. So yeah, a little bit of luck involved, but big numbers.
Yeah, it seems like people are really, really excited about this. So like the crowd is all gathering around. It's really, really nice. So people obviously are big fans, and they're very excited to see you pull that off.
Definitely, yeah. Pog.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dew. Talk to you soon.
Thank you very much.
Before we even get to that, we do have our last game. Oh, yeah, Zico. Our last game in the upper bracket, and then we are going to go to the single elimination games in the lower bracket, the 8 mile. You either make it or you don't. And I'm actually really excited to see those.
So
this is going to be against
the all-seeing eye.
So the all-seeing eye was able to very, very easily vanquish Jelly Beans. And now we have Bean, who is able to win against Nuts by a very, very small margin, going up against him as well. Now, Bean obviously is a very, very good hunter, and I think this is really going to come down to how well Bean is going to be able to manage his dead zone and how well All-Seeing Eye is going to be able to take advantage of it if we have any other game to go off of besides Jelly Beans. Absolutely.
Okay.
Ready?
There
Let's
it is.
do it. All right.
You just accepted the duel.
Payo actually put sleeves back on, maybe getting a little bit chilly for a little Payo.
Look at that. All right, here we go. So Payo immediately goes into stealth. Drakova's waiting. Probably might have perception up. We'll see what's going to happen. So we're waiting on Drakova. Oh, he immediately gets Payo out, and then Payo responds by getting a gouge. Okay, that's good. That's very good.
Very nice.
Payo's getting away. He's going to be able to get a re-stealth here. And then that's going to be back. Oh, wow. What is this? This is a French-Canadian strat if I've ever seen one myself. This is incredible. He got on the mountain. Obviously, that didn't work out. He brought out the pet, and then he's just going to immediately start attacking Drakova. Payo is already down 1,000 health. This is not looking good for him already.
It's the 4th of July Classic. Gets on that mount. Paul reveres. The British are coming. Right. The British are coming. But the question is, where is the damage going to come from? We can already see full combo points have been established on the side of Payo. Are we going to see that burst that we saw earlier on?
Yeah, that Payo is just absolutely destroying Drakova. Drakova is losing so much health, and Drakova bubbles, and Payo vanishes. Okay, this is a reset. This is a first reset. Payo obviously has to get away and heal himself up, and then we're going to get back into this. And honestly, at this point, I mean, this could be anybody's game.
Well, keep in mind as well, some of the strengths that are going to happen to classes that are a little bit burstier with their toolkits, they're going to use everything in a matchup like this. This is the best one. Payo already so
okay,
low.
that's so That's so good. So Payo obviously was kept in combat with the Dragonling. He sapped him, and then he has 2 pets. These pets right here are going to hurt Payo so much because he's got to watch out for the pets. And now he's going to probably start actually eating here. And Drakova can just sit right back down and start drinking. And he was able to switch off his trinkets too as well. So now he's got his PvP trinket up and as well as the Mark of the Chosen, so he can get more stats. Payo's sitting down here getting ready to drink, and this is basically a full reset minus Vanish and minus Bubble.
Yeah, I think a full reset is exactly kind of what both of these players want. They're going to allow each other to take that time. We're going to see mana getting grabbed for Drakova, and keep in mind what he was able to do in that first round, right? He already was somebody that made us believe he's trying to go for that deep run after playing it so close against Fenrique, somebody who was really trying to figure out that matchup, being one of the Horde players that hasn't had dueling experience as much against some of these paladins. If you don't know the name Drakova, you definitely want to throw some respect on it. It was Asfon who was actually talking him up, saying how highly he did rate this player. If there was going to be somebody to represent the class, he said it was going to be this guy, and now he's going to be fishing, trying to get out the rogue from stealth, who is actually lighting a basic campfire. Lil Payo taking a little break here. He said he took his nap out of game, and now he's going to be taking his nap in game. Hey, man, I'm a role player as well.
So Drakova is running around randomly outside trying to throw grenades.
Payo's looking for some fish to cook right now on that fireplace.
Oh, my God.
He's definitely going to have it.
Oh, my. Wow. Oh, what is this?
Cooking God.
What is this?
He actually got it. He got a fish first try.
I don't think Drakova. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, he's a great player. What can I say? Okay.
Doesn't matter which aspect of the game. We're seeing that Payo is completely 99 fishing. He's everything.
Drakova has no idea, dude. He's just running around.
Dude, part of the problem is he can't tab target because I think it targets the other Horde players.
Yeah, you can't tab target. Payo's going to come out, but yeah, Drakova looked more lost there than some of our friends in the WoW section when they are at the bar trying to hit on ladies. But finally, Drakova now is going to see his target. Will he be able to laser beam focus onto him? Or is Payo just going to dirtle around more and enjoy this beautiful July 3rd day?
Let's see how this is going to happen. So Payo's just chilling, hanging out, just having a good time, just whenever he gets a chance, maybe going back over to Drakova and attacking him, and then maybe getting a little sap right there. Okay, and then we have Payo. He's able to just sit here and wait. Let's see what this is going to happen, how this is going to go.
So something to consider. It is against the rules for a rogue to sit in stealth and delay the duel for too long.
Well, he's not delaying. He's getting right back.
He wasn't even stealthed.
I'm just saying, like, that's something to consider if it gets too bad.
Can we have the Horde kill Rich Turpin? He's right next to him.
I think the other thing that we do need to keep in mind is that Payo has just some of the most damage on the planet.
And Drakova's already half health. Payo is just so confident, making sure he's absolutely completely ready. He saps him again. I don't know what he's thinking with this battle chicken, if he's just not going to deal with the battle chicken at all and focus entirely on killing Drakova. Let's find out. So Payo's going to go back into stealth right here and probably reopen on Drakova. There we go with the cheap shot. Drakova trinkets right out of it. He stuns Payo with a bomb, and then Drakova immediately heals himself up back. Almost. Oh, he gets it interrupted. This is not good for Drakova at all. Drakova has a sword and shield on. He's getting lower and lower and lower on health. He gets a gouge. Payo is getting ready. He's letting his energy regen, and then Drakova is able to repentance and maybe get a holy light off. I'm pretty sure he will, and this is going to take Drakova maybe up to 60% health. We'll see.
You got to choke the chicken or get choked by the chicken, and it looks like this chicken might just overwhelm Drakova here. He is going to back off just a little bit. Full combo points. We're going to see a big chunky finisher move just rip Drakova to shreds.
Yeah, this is not good at all for Drakova. And then he opens up back with the stun. This is actually not very good for Payo either. This is where Drakova can turn things around a little bit. And then Drakova, as you guys saw, just right there, uses Lay on Hands. That's basically one of the last things that he has available to him. I think he can also use Blessing of Protection, but we'll see if that's going to even happen. So Drakova is almost he's half health again, even after Lay on Hands. He's got Mechanical Dragonling attacking him on top of Payo. Payo is just chunking him down. Payo with an almost full energy, there it is.
And now that we moved into the best of ones, I do want to talk about the Fulcrum shift that really has happened in this tournament, because we are going to see every single player use everything that they have on their at their disposal.
From Rogue God to Cooking God to Fishing God
Mounting
to Rogue God. Not exactly. The mounting strat was not as good as I thought it would be. All the other ones, yeah, I would say so. Looks like Payo's coming out of the losers bracket maybe, and he's going to be going up against Bean on the next matchup.
So Payo, you went with a very interesting strategy there. I saw you were out there You're out there, you were camping a little bit in the middle of the duel. You were regenning your spirit with that basic campfire.
Oh, did I cheat? Oh, yeah, I cheat. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I kind of cheated.
No, it's fine. The campfire was not stated in the rules that you can't use a basic campfire. So
right.
I don't think it made too big of a difference. However, you were out there, you were fishing for some fish, and now it looks like you're fishing for compliments too. How does that feel?
Pretty good, because I said I want to get 300 before the beta end, right? So I'm at 278, and I actually got one level, I think. And we have some poggers in the chat, boys. I was at 279. We're now at 280. That was up. No, I just started because he was running around. He was running around, so I just said I'm gonna go on stealth so we can open, right?
Right. Indubitably. So how does it feel? You were out. There were some issues. There was some controversy trying to figure out what the proper verdict should have been, and now here we are. So you have a chance at redemption here. How does it feel?
Yeah, cool, man. It feels super cool. Thank you for making me another chance, of course, in the loser brackets.
Of course. Thank you for joining us, Payo.
I love you, Asman.
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Asmongold, I'm a big fan, of course. Poggers in the chat.
Whenever, let's make this happen.
Who is this guy on the left? I actually don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Who is this guy?
Who I am.
Alrighty, boys. Let's do it. So Naksa takes the duel. Let's make sure this happens. Oh, Hotform's already smiling. He's happy. He's excited. He's like, oh, man, this is going to be easy. I just got to wait for Blood Rage to go away. And then right after that, the Rage is going to go away. Then I'm going to go ahead and sap this motherfucker. Here we go. He gets the whatever that thing is. There it is, the sap. Oh, he goes for the Growth. He doesn't even go for the sap because I'm assuming Naksa is probably in... Oh, he wasn't in Berserker Sense anyway. Well, it doesn't even matter. He comes right out of it, and then Hotform immediately stuns him. Naksa's already at half health, and then he's immediately got Kidney, and then... Oh, jeez. I don't want to watch this anymore.
So, in the industry, we call this one yike. That was a big yike, and that's going to be enough to send Naksa out of the tournament. Omega Lol, your warrior. Okay, we are going to see Hotform come out with a very dominant performance. Naksa, thank you very much for competing. We'll see you in the next one. GG's, no re. Hotform moves on forward, and he is going to be playing as well against Zico now. Hey, you got another chance with Sony.
Okay, that's right. It's true. How are we doing, S1?
We're good to go. Next up, we have Sony and Vinruki.
Oh, they're good to go. Okay,
wait,
so
Sony and Vinruki,
right? Because we're not doing Stay Safe, right?
Well, yeah, but we'd be doing Jelly and Snuts.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were done with the.
Yeah, are they there and ready to go?
Target Jelly. I don't know where Jelly Beans is. Is Snuts there for the Horde? Because I can't target Snut and I can't target Jelly.
If that's the case, do we want to just do the semifinals right now?
Yeah, Jelly Beans is offline. Snutsy is offline.
Flip it around. Does Zero just win?
0-1 again.
Dude, that's crazy.
0-1. Wow. Can you believe that?
Dude, everybody keeps counting out Zero.
Yeah.
They said that this guy had no honor. And look, he just took out Jelly, Snuts all in one fell swoop.
Wow.
Wait, why do you think they went offline?
Who knows?
No. All right, so we are going to see Zero now potentially going up against either Sturge or Healingstat.
Okay, let's do it. So what's the next match, S-Fund?
I mean, that's it, right? It's Sony Vinruki.
Sony versus Vinruki. Let's
right.
fucking do it. Let's do the semifinals. I'm ready. It's best of 3.
Best of 5.
Best of 5.
Vinruki versus Sony.